It's the only city in the world without skyscrapers. It's also the best city in the world to live in. It's Edinburgh, Scotland. There are no modern skyscrapers here. The locals go to work at 10 in the morning and go home to their families at 4 in the afternoon. Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland and is full of unique Scottish charm. There's also a lot of gorgeous architecture. They're trying to preserve the heritage and history of the city. That's why Edinburgh is the only place in the world that doesn't have high-rise buildings. They don't destroy any of the old buildings for the development of the city. Instead, they've restored them to their original condition, including ancient churches and Victorian masterpieces. From the castle's steep cliffs in the city center, it's also one of the best cities to live in. It's not as fast-paced or stressful as the big cities, and the environment is very pleasant. Men can wear skirts on the streets. Follow me and I'll show you a different world.
It is the loneliest house in the world. There is only one building on the island, surrounded by the sea and isolated from the world. This house has no water, electricity, gas, or heating, nor is it connected to the internet. It seems like a frozen time, sleeping in the primitive nature, surrounded only by the sea, like the end of the world. This is the only house on Elliot Island, with an area of only 0.46 square kilometers. From the air, the green island is particularly beautiful in the blue sea, and the only house on the island also appears particularly special. The island is surrounded by steep cliffs, and the waves gently caress the cliffs, making one feel refreshed and happy. If given the opportunity to live here and live a leisurely life, would you be willing to come here for seclusion?
Singapore is a poor man's paradise. Strictly speaking, there are no poor people in Singapore because its social security system is so good. If you're an ordinary worker, you're guaranteed a job. Because the total population of Singapore is only 5 million, the employment rate is almost 100%. And you don't have to pay for medical treatment in Singapore. In terms of housing, Singapore has a free flat sharing system. As long as they fulfill certain conditions, they can apply for a house from the government so that every Singaporean family can own their own property. Moreover, Singapore's green design has always been at the forefront of the world. The city has a 50% green coverage and is known as the Garden City. Singapore's buildings are different from the skyscrapers of other countries. Their surfaces are covered with greenery for a tropical vibrancy. Singapore's policy of giving away free flats surpasses that of most other countries in the world. Follow me to see the beautiful world. Fiji is the only country on the planet that has never had a case of cancer. That's why it's also known as the Land of Paradise. The scenery here is very beautiful, and there are many recreational facilities on the island. Wandering around the sea in a small boat, sometimes you can't tell where the water is and where the sky is. I always feel that this should not be the real scene. The people of Fiji are very hospitable and often play music on the beach waiting for tourists to arrive. Sometimes you'll see the indigenous people dancing on the rocks, and they don't like slim girls. In Fiji, you only need to be 6 meters tall and weigh 160 pounds, and have a tanned face and a flower in your right ear. You're a Fijian beauty. There is no heavy industry or factory pollution in the whole country. The people of Fiji are also very simple, they can sing and dance, and they are very hospitable. No matter what, you have to come to Fiji to experience a different kind of traveling. Follow me to see a different world. They say there's only one place in the world that can be called heaven on earth. There is only one place that can be called a paradise on earth, and that is the Maldives. It's a country that's about to sink into the sea. Although it's the smallest country in Asia, but it has the world's most crowded capital city with over 200,000 people living in less than 2 square kilometers. From the moment you open your eyes, every second is a surprise. First, the sunrise turns the horizon into a sea of oranges. Then you can dive into the crystal clear sea and even swim with sharks. The Maldives is blessed with a natural environment that makes it ideal for a lie-flat vacation. Enjoy the sunshine, waves, and sandy beaches. Watch the seagulls fly freely and see the sky dyed red by the setting sun. The whole island is not big, but with the support of the scenery, this moment of romance until death do us part. Follow me to show you a different world.
මේ ඔබ නෙත ගැටෙන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාදීපේ හපුතලේ ලස්සන දර්ශනීය තැන් කිහිපයක් තමයි.
මේ කෝටු තුන මේ ලීයෙන් උස්සන්න යන්නේ. මේ කෝටු තුන මේ ලීයෙන් උස්සන්න. අතින් අල්ලන්න බෑ. මේ කෝට්ට කඩන්න නමන්න බෑ. අතින් අල්ලන්න නැතුව මේ කෝටු තුන උස්සන්න ඕනේ. අපි උස්සන්න බලමු. බෑ. ඉස්සෙනවා. උස්සන්න බෑ වැටෙනවා. බලන්න. මේ උස්සන්න බෑ වැටෙනවා. මේ දෙක ඉස්සුවත් මේක ඉස්සේ නැහැ කොහොමද ඉස්සන්න බෑ. අමාරුනේ. උස්සන්න බැරි නෑ. උස්සන්න පුළුවන්. ගොඩක් අමාරුයි. මොලෙන් කල්පනා කරොත් උස්සන්න පුළුවන්. අපි කියලා දෙන්නම් අද මේක අම්මලා තාත්තලා බලනවා නම් ළමයින් ඉන්න එයාලටත් කරන්න මේ විදිහට කියලා දෙන්න. මේ කෝටු තුනක් දීලා මේ ලීය දීලා මේ කෝටු තුන කොහොම හරි උස්සන්න කියන්නේ මේ ලීය. එයාලටත් මේ පුළුවන් කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා නම් එයාලා වැඩ ගායෝ. ඔම් බලන්න අපි කරනවා දැන් එක බලාගෙන ඔයාලා ළමයින්ට කරන් දෙන්න. මෙහෙම මැද්දෙන් කෝට්ට දාන්න ඕනේ. කෝට්ට දාලා අපි මේක පොඩ්ඩක් මෙහෙට තල්ලු කරන්න. ඒතකොට මේක මැද්දෙන් වැටෙනවා. මේ තුනම ඊට පස්සේ උඩට උස්සන්න පුළුවන්. මෙතන හිර වෙනවා. හිර වුණාම උඩට උස්සන්න පුළුවන්. අපිව follow කරලා තියාගන්න අපි මේ වගේ වීඩියෝ තවත් දානවා.
මෙල්ලව සැපයත් පරලොව නිවනත් ලබා ගැනීම සඳහා ඔබට උපකාරී වන දහම් දැනුම ලබා දෙන පාත් වේ ටු ද නිබ්බාන YouTube channel එක නිතරම නරඹන්න. තෙරුවන් සරණයි.